Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to VOV Summer. It's going to be a very short video. No cuts, no edits. This is one take. Just wanted to get on here to say something. I was reminiscing, as we all do, thinking back to my childhood. I was talking to my cousins. We were thinking of the best kids' books that we were brought up with. Okay, the best stories that we were told as children. What were the best? If we had to make a list, top three. Came up with some good ones. But I was continuing to think about this, later throughout the day. Just old stories we were told as kids. And I came across the worst story of all time. This isn't even the worst kid's story. This is the worst story to ever be told in possibly all of human history. And it's a famous story. A lot of people know it. I think everyone probably knows this story. It's called The Tortoise and the Hare. Basic premise, once again, I'm sure everyone knows, but if you've been living under a rock. The Tortoise and the Hare is a race. The story is about a race between a tortoise and a hare. Obviously, the hare is going to win. Hare's a lot faster than a tortoise. What happens is that the hare gets way ahead, sees he's going to destroy the tortoise. The hare takes a nap. Tortoise keeps going along, doesn't stop, doesn't give up, doesn't quit, doesn't sleep. Basically, once the hare wakes up, he sees he's lost the race because the tortoise never quit, and the hare got cocky, arrogant, and lost the race. And the moral of this story is slow and steady wins the race. That's the quote. Everyone knows the quote, slow and steady wins the race. But nobody talks about, this is once I realized that this story is complete garbage. Nobody talks about the fact that if the hare didn't take a nap, he would have absolutely decimated the tortoise. You realize this? If the hare never went to sleep, the tortoise would be a nobody. Nobody would care about the tortoise. He would be absolutely irrelevant. The only reason this is a story is because the hare got cocky. I don't know why nobody talks about this, because the moral of the story ends up being slow and steady wins the race. Be a slow piece of garbage like the tortoise and never give up. If they just said, you're the hare, okay, you're quick, you're witty, you got speed, you're smart, you're intelligent, all this type of stuff. That's what the hare is. You're skilled. Just don't make the same mistake. Don't go to sleep. Keep going. But no, they tell you to be like the tortoise, which makes no sense. They should make a second book called The Tortoise and the Hares, where you get the original tortoise and hare from the first book, who are way behind the race, talking about life lessons and making a bunch of mistakes, being idiots. And then you have a second hare who is disciplined and is really about winning and doesn't sleep in the race. In the middle of the race, he goes all the way, wins the race in like 10 seconds, and he gets all the fame, he gets the big trophies, all the money, all the attention, all this stuff, and the two original characters are just left behind. And then make it a trilogy. You can have the hare that won from the second book and just talk about how amazing his life is because he didn't make those stupid mistakes. I don't understand. I can't believe myself. I can't believe the saying, slow and steady wins the race. You know who would beat someone who's slow and steady? Someone who's fast and steady. You have speed and you're consistent. Game over. Absolute game over. So I just want to get on here, diss on the tortoise a little bit, and yeah. Slow and steady will win some races. Fast and steady will win them all. Have a good week. Good time till I see you next. Good summer. I don't know. All right. Peace out.